Hello, everyone. I'm Kim Graves. I'm from Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union, and this is The Ripple Effect. Today, we have a special guest. Hi, Leanne. This is Leanne Fogg with Habitat for Humanity. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So, Jessica's not able to be here today. So, sorry, Jessica is feeling a little under the weather. So, maybe next time she'll be able to join us. So, tell us a little bit about what you have going on for Habitat Humanity.
Yeah, so we have an upcoming build. We're hoping to start, July, August approximately. It's a single father here in town, and he is a veteran.
Wow. So you're going to get everything started and you're going to start asking for volunteers and donations?
Yeah. So obviously we raise the money here.
Yes.
A lot of people think we have this big name and Habitat International funds our builds, and that is not true. We have to raise the money here from our community. So once we do that, then yes, we will start, once we get the funds, be able to start proceeding with the build. We just hired our first ever full-time construction supervisor. So that is a big step for this affiliate. It's always been 100% volunteer-led. So doing this, we're hoping to be able to build more houses a year and do more projects in our community.
So how do you select this person? Do they come and they apply with you?
So we select per house because we build the house to meet the family.
Okay.
So we will open up an application process. It roughly is open 2 to 3 weeks. People can apply. We have a minimum and a maximum income level.
Okay.
So we go 50 to 80% of the local AMI. Mm-hmm. And then so they apply and we have to do financials. So we have to ensure that they meet the income levels that are in. We don't go over 43% debt to income ratio. And once we do the financials and they fit the area,
right.
Then the next step is criminal and sexual background checks. We want to make sure we have a lot of students that volunteer from different schools, just our volunteers in general that are safe when they come to volunteer with us. And then the step after that is an in-home visit. So we will visit the family, sit down with them, get their story. Mm-hmm. And once we get the story, we, see their living conditions and where that, and then it's rated. There's a tier system, point system that we go by because they have to have a need for housing, obviously. Then it's anonymously presented to the board. So we'll have family A, family B, family C. We present it to the board with their story, and then the board picks which family we're going to build for. So we have a selection process per house we built.
Does usually after you choose, after the board decides who you're going to build the home for, then does that family give you permission so that you're able to go out and talk about their story to drive more interest for people wanting to donate their time, to donate money and things?
So that is part of the application when they sign. There is a clause in there, that we can.
Which is really cool because everybody wants to be a part of the whole entire process. And I think we've shared this before when we were with you, when Solidarity was involved in this several years ago, when Extreme Makeover was here. And, you had Ty and all the people that were there. We were there helping build that home. Yeah. And it was so... It was so real. There was so much stuff that we did, and it was muddy, and it was raining. Mm-hmm. At that point, we could care less.
Yeah.
Because we were there. We were giving back. We were helping a family that was in need, and it was just so fulfilling. And the love that was put into it by all the volunteers and the contractors and everybody that did so much. So if you have somebody that wants to volunteer and you have a contractor that wants to help, where should they go?
Well, Habitat Kokomo. So if you can go to our website, habitatkokomo.com, Facebook, Habitat Kokomo. We have a volunteer coordinator. But anybody. So we get partnerships with skilled trades. Volunteers do a lot of the work, but when it comes to skilled trades, we try to keep skilled trades doing those items. Right. So we'll get partnerships with different businesses in our community. A lot of times we will still pay for the parts and materials, but business can usually donate donate their labor, to go back into the organization. We try to keep the costs down for the build as much as possible so we can sell it to them for an interest-free mortgage. So that's one way that we do it. But yeah, if they go to call, our phone number is 765-452-2185, and then say they're interested. We have a place for every gift and talent. It may not be swinging a hammer on the site. There's a lot of different areas of habitat that we can use your gift and talent to give back into the community.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to give me a hammer. I don't think it's a good idea.
It's actually really fun.
Yeah.
You don't have to know. We have a group of volunteer gentlemen that volunteer regularly, and we have our paid construction guy to lead you. So it's very fun when a group will come out and from a business and they'll do a build day and come out and they don't know what they're doing, but when they leave and they look up and the house is sited and they're like, I did that. Like, that is awesome, And then when we finish the house and we have a dedication and we invite all the volunteers that have and all the businesses that, helped out and come back and see the finished product to be a part of something, and then us handing the keys over and telling that family, welcome home. It's pretty amazing. And a lot of people get a lot of joy of being able to be a part of it.
How many families have you done this for here, just like in Howard County alone?
So in January, we just dedicated our 68th home.
In Howard County?
In Howard County, yes.
68.
Yeah. So our next one, the one that we will build this year will be House 69.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, this community is definitely giving so much. And this time it's for a veteran.
Yes, it is for a veteran.
Wow.
So, so this will be House 69. The fact that we just hired a full-time construction, hoping next year we can start building 2 houses a year. So that is our goal, is to obviously keep upping that the more money we bring in. So whenever you donate, the money stays in the community and goes right back into helping people.
Are you so pumped about this?
It's really exciting.
Each time we'd probably be pumped up.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most rewarding jobs I've ever had. It's also kind of the hardest to run a nonprofit and to organize all the volunteers and stuff, but it's been one of the most rewarding jobs I've ever had. Yeah.
I mean, because the final moment when you turn everything over and everything's complete and just everything about it is you're putting a roof over someone's head.
Yeah. So like I said, we are homeownership. It's we can call it a hand up, not a hand out. There's a lot of work that these families put in. There's a lot of sweat equity hours, and they put skin in the game. And when it's all accomplished, and their goal is always to be a homeowner, but just need that little helping hand to make it a reality. And then when we hand the keys over and tell them welcome home, that they are officially a homeowner, it's amazing.
So when are you going to start this year's projects?
Like I said, this year we're hoping July, August. Kokomo Career Center is involved. And
young adults.
Yes. So their electrical and HVAC are getting involved in helping us, and those students are going to be out doing hands-on, and then Ivy Tech is interested in partnering with their classes and helping. Yeah. So we have to make sure we line it up and schedule it when they're going to be in session. So we're assuming right now it'll probably be July, August when we'll start breaking ground on that.
Oh my gosh. So I mean, that's going to benefit your program and the kids with their trades.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they get hands-on, I had a meeting with Kokomo Career Center, and they have a lab, and they have like mock setups for their electrical and stuff like that. And they, run them a lot. But to actually go out in a house and do the hands-on thing, it'll be awesome for those students.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have to get our hard hats out.
Yeah. I have hard hats. Yes, I do. I got hard hats, hammers, nail aprons. We got you supplied. You just show up.
See, here we go. Here we go. Last time there was so much mud and so much water, but who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, so if once again you need volunteers, donations, we just need anybody that wants to give time.
Yeah, whether
sponsorships, whatever.
Yeah, so obviously financials. We have something that's called an attainable homeownership tax credit. This is for the whole state of Indiana. There's 42 affiliates in the state of Indiana, so we have a tax credit. So our affiliate has money to give out, and how that works is if you made a donation donation, let's say $1,000 to me, I can give you $500 back in a tax credit. And a lot of people confuse that with deductions. You know, everybody talks about deductions. Deductions is on the federal side. Tax credits are on the state side.
Okay.
So if you are an individual, business, or corporation, we all pay into state taxes.
Right. We all know that.
We all know that. So again, it's tax time. So if you overpay what the tax liability is, you get a refund.
Okay.
So whatever that tax liability, that $500 that I gave you in tax will come off. So let's say your tax credit was $1,000. You know, when you go to file taxes, you only have to pay $500 because you would have a $500 tax credit.
It's a win-win.
It is a win-win. It's a great way to keep your tax dollars local instead of paying your taxes and going to the state and the state can use whatever your money, you know, use your money.
Right.
You get to keep your tax dollars here in our community and you know what it's going for.
And exactly what's the benefit of all this? Look what you're doing.
Yeah.
Look who you're helping.
Yes.
And it's a veteran.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. I'm so pumped for you all. It's so exciting.
It is exciting.
I know. And so if will this get completed this year and you'll start your second one this year?
So the goal,
or do you think it'll run into next year?
No, our goal is to have this house done by winter, by let's say the end of the year.
Right.
And then our goal would be to start our next house in April, to start doing 2 a year, a spring and a fall, starting next year.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. So we need sponsors. We need donors. We need volunteers.
Yeah.
And once again, where can they go or who can they call?
They can call Habitat for Humanity at 765-452-2185 and find us at habitatkokomo.com.
All right, everybody, kick it up in Howard County. Here we go.
Yes,
we got to help out. We got to get this home built. Okay. So thanks again. Thanks. This is awesome. I can't wait, Leanne. I can't wait to see what comes down the road. I'm so excited for you all, and we'll see what we can do to get this going and get the money coming in.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Have a great day. This is Kim Graves from Solidarity Community Federal Credit Union. Have a good one.